Students, topic lesson 3, exercise lecture 3, Kai the Great Leader, class 9, subject English. Book for class 9. Coming to the book exercise, which is exercise C. Find the regular verb in each line and write it in the space provided. So we have to find a regular verb. Before solving this exercise, you have to know what is regular verb. For this purpose, we will look into the definition of regular and irregular verb. Regular and irregular verb. A verb following the normal pattern of inflection is called regular verb. For example, reach, reached, reached. A verb following the normal pattern. As you can see that this verb is following the normal pattern. Reach, reached, reached. We have just added ed at the end of the base word. So, a verb following the normal pattern of inflection tone is called regular verb. For example, reach, reached, reached. So, it is considered as regular verb. All the regular verb are formed as by adding ed. If we add ed or d with base word, so it forms regular verb. Irregular verb. A verb that does not follow the normal pattern of inflection is called irregular verb. It is opposite of regular verb. So, a verb that does not follow the normal pattern, which does not follow the normal pattern of inflection, is called irregular verb. For example, go, went, gone. As we look into the tone of these words, these are different from each other. Go, went, gone. So, I hope it will help you in solving your exercise. Now, coming back to your exercise, before that we can find out that have you seen the chart or table of regular or irregular verb? This is the chart of regular verbs, and these are irregular verbs. So the present or these are all the base forms or base words. These are the base words for which we can make second and third forms. So it is the base verb beg. Second form is begged. Third form is begged. It is present, it is considered as present or base form. Second form or past. Third form or past participle. Third form or past participle. So first word is beg. Its second or past form is begged. Its third or past participle is begged. These are regular verb. These are some examples of regular verb. Now coming to irregular verb. It is base form or present form. It is second form or past form. It is past participle, or you can say it third form. So it is irregular verb, and it does not follow the same pattern. So be, was or were, and being. First form begin, second form began, third form begun. So these are some example of irregular verb. Now coming back to exercise. So now we have to find regular verb, and we have to write it in the blank space or the space provided. So first of all, we have to know that what are the second and third form of read. Read, its second and third form. Read, read, read. So it is irregular verb. Feel, feel, felt, felt. It is irregular verb. Play, played, played. So it is regular verb. Play is regular verb because it is formed by adding ed at the end of the second and third degree. So play is a regular verb. See, saw, seen. It is irregular verb. Now coming to the second one, listen. Listen, listened, listened. It is regular verb. So by adding ed at the end of the word, by adding ed at the end of the base word, you can form regular verb. So listen is regular verb. Do, done, done. Go, went, gone, irregular verb. Make, made, made, irregular verb. Now coming to the third one, know, knew, known, irregular verb. Help, helped, helped, it is regular verb because by adding ed at the end of the base form, it formed regular verb. It follow the same pattern of inflection. Say, said, said, irregular verb. Think, thought, thought, irregular verb. Now coming to the fourth one, like. Like, liked, liked. Like is regular verb. Write, wrote, written, irregular verb. Forget, forgot, forgotten, irregular verb. Eat, at, eaten, irregular verb. Now coming to the fifth one, take, took, taken, irregular verb. Bring, brought, brought, irregular verb. Cut, 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 irregular verb. Clean, clean, cleaned, cleaned. So clean is regular verb. Now coming back to irregular verb. So the set of all four these have play, which is regular verb. Play, played, played. Listen, listened, listened. Help, helped, helped. Like, liked, liked. Clean, cleaned, cleaned. Now coming to next exercise. Now coming to exercise D. Exercise D, the question of exercise D is decide whether the verbs in color are transitive or intransitive. We have to find out that these colored verbs are transitive or intransitive. Now for this purpose, first of all, we have to know that what is the definition of transitive or intransitive verbs. Transitive and intransitive verb. Transitive verb. A transitive verb is one that is used with an object, a noun, phrase or pronoun. For example, I admire your courage. A transitive verb is one that is used with an object. It means a transitive verb or sentence must have its object. A transitive sentence have its object. It might be noun, phrase or pronoun. Without an object, it will not be considered as transitive verb. So, the verb of transitive verb must answer the question what or whom. It may answer us the questions what or whom. So, what are the key points of transitive verb? Number 1, it must have its object. Number 2, it must answer us the questions what or whom. Just in this example, I admire your courage. Admire is verb and we have to find out whether this verb is transitive or intransitive. So, we will get to know that whether this verb is giving us the answer what or whom. So the question is I admire what? So the answer is your courage. So the verb gives us the answer which is taken from the object. So it is considered as transitive verb. Now coming to intransitive verb. Intransitive verb. An intransitive verb does not have an object. It is not necessary that it must have an object. For example, the boy was crying. The baby was crying. The baby was crying. There is no object, but it is giving us a sense. The baby was crying. So it is, crying is an intransitive verb. We will repeat it again. An intransitive verb does not have an object. It means the action is completed in itself and no receiver of action is required. Intransitive verb does not pass the action to an object. So, all the sentences like he laughs, it is completed in itself, or the baby was crying, it is completed in itself. So, what are the key words of transitive verb? It must have object. It may answer us the questions what or whom. Now coming to intransitive verb. Intransitive verb, it is without object and it is completed, it gives a complete sense in itself and it does not pass the action to an object. Now coming to exercise. Decide whether the verbs in color are transitive or intransitive. She was crying all day long. She was crying all day long. She was crying, whether it is giving us the questions, the answer of the question what or whom. She was crying what or whom. So it is not able to answer us. So it is considered as intransitive. She was crying all day long. It is intransitive sentence, or the verb is intransitive. We showed her the photo album. We showed her what? We showed her the photo album. So it is transitive verb. Showed is transitive because it is giving us answer of what. Number 3, the doctor advised me to exercise regularly. The doctor advised me what? To exercise regularly. So it is transitive verb. It was raining at that time. It was raining what? Whom? It is not giving us a proper answer of what or whom, so it is intransitive verb. She laughed at the joke. She laughed what? Whom? It is intransitive verb because the action does not pass to the object. So it is intransitive verb as well. Now coming to the activity. So it is question J from your exercise. Translate the following sentences from English to Urdu. As you know that all the translation, idiomatic translation has been done by me in the previous lectures. So it is your activity to idiomatically translate these lines which is taken from your text. It is your activity. Thank you, students.